Hey guys, I'm Hannah.
And I'm Dave.
And for the next 3 days, we are going to be testing out self-tanners.
I can't wait. I want to get crispy.
Me too!
Woo!
I am going to be using the higher end self-tanner.
And I am going to be using the more affordable option.
What is your experience with self-tanning, Dave?
As I don't get a lot of sun, I sampled with it back in high school when I was probably not as confident. And I think I looked kind of patchy, but I'm willing to give it another shot because that was 15 years ago.
I want to show you this.
That's you?
With self-tanner.
She's kind of orange.
Kind of Oompa Loompa.
Like Peking duck.
In high school and into college, because I was insecure about how pale my skin was, I did horrible things. It was self-tanner and the tanning bed. So dumb, girls and boys, don't do that.
Well, self-tanning I think gets kind of a bad rap because sometimes people overdo it. But I will say, as a very pale person, it's important to find alternatives than just sitting out in the sun if it's not particularly good for you.
This says nothing about color. This just says mousse.
Mousse.
Bronzing mousse. What's your color?
Mine's
Light
like
bronze.
Light bronze. Mine is not for use on the face.
I'm gonna put on a bathing suit.
Okay.
A bandeau style bathing suit so that I won't have lines.
And I'll just do waist up because, hey.
Cause you're a dude.
Yeah, I'm a dude, just a regular guy. Hannah and I are going to go back to our respective homes and try our individual products. And over the next 3 days, we are going to measure application, coverage, color, staining, and fading.
All together now. Application, coverage, color, staining, and fading. Let's do it. Okay, it is about time to apply the tanning lotion for the first time. I'm not naked. I'm wearing a bandeau. My room's really messy.
So the directions are real easy. Basically just says use a mitt if you don't want to stain your hands. I think I'm gonna pull this off just fine because how hard can this possibly be?
Got on my trusty glove. Squirt mousse directly into tanning mitt. Apply to the body in circular motions. I should put up my hair.
Am I doing it right? Who knows?
Oh my god, I was not expecting it to be that dark.
It's kind of cold.
This is not a circle. I'm struggling.
One thing I didn't count on is that I can't get to my back. So I might have a couple splotchy areas.
I just have a feeling that this is not gonna be even like I want it to be. I can't do it.
I will say it actually smells kind of nice. It smells like coconuts. All right, so I just finished. I only did this arm and not this one so that I can really compare. So far, looks about the same.
Okay, so application is done.
So I just got back from the gym where there's tons of fluorescent light, and in that light you can really tell that one side is orange. And maybe it was just in my head, but I felt like people were looking because you can totally see the line from where I stopped applying it and where it's still white.
Okay, so I am home now. I definitely look like I got a tan, but arms are pretty good. Here's the other one. Looks pretty nice to me. I would say a success.
I wouldn't say the results were dramatic, but you could definitely tell that I was a little bit more tan, and that kind of felt good. One thing I am noticing though is that it's really tan and brownish, like right on my palm where the mitt touched it. And you can kind of see I got a little bit of the tan around my white sheets. I thought it was dry after the first day, but I guess it wasn't.
These are my white pillowcases. I don't see any hint of self-tanner. I'm happy to report that I redeemed my high school days of spray painting myself orange with self-tanner, and I think I did a pretty good job.
So to recap, I used the less expensive Jergens self-tanner.
And I used the more expensive James Read self-tanner. Loved it.
I had a pretty good experience with mine, and I also have to say that it depends on what lighting you're in to see how tan you look.
Yes.
When I'm inside with the natural light, I looked the same, but when I went to the gym, I looked completely orange under the fluorescent light.
Ooh.
And only on one half of my body.
So spring is officially here, summer is around the corner. I know that I'm going to be using the self-tanner again. Would you use it?
I probably wouldn't do it again only because I am a very pale person and don't quite look great with tan/orange skin, but if it makes you feel confident, go ahead and do it. I would just say to follow the directions and make sure to use the mitts.
The mitts are a must. If you like it, put a mitt on it. Thanks for watching this 3-day challenge, and we will see you next time.